sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, we back. Goodfellow Sports TV. We in the building, and NBA have announced their all NBA teams. There's 3 of them. Let's talk about it. The biggest thing that stands out is LeBron didn't make first team all NBA or second team all NBA. For a lot of these LeBroniacs, LeBron fans, LeBron sexuals that say LeBron James is still the best player in the league, well, this shit shows otherwise, man. But we back. Make sure that subscribe button, bell icon button. You know, won't miss another video, man. But the first team, let's go through the teams first. Giannis, James Harden, Paul George, Steph Curry, and Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets. Some people think that Embiid should have been over Jokic. Nope, Jokic is by far a better player than Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid can't even play back-to-back games, all right? So, you know, to me, Jokic is better passer, more consistent, better dribbler, better at three-point range, better post player. I mean, it's debatable. I think you pick Embiid in the post. I think Embiid is a better defender, better rebounder, though, when he want to be. But he's just too lazy, man. And, of course, Steph Curry, you know, he should be first team. When he was healthy, he missed 13 games this year, but for the most part, he was on fire. Giannis, obviously, he an MVP candidate. James Harden, obviously, he an MVP candidate. Paul George, obviously, he rounds out the 3 finalists for the MVP award. So, and then there are a lot of people like, oh, damn, Bron didn't make it, or Kevin Durant didn't make the first NBA first team. And the whole thing about it is that they might try to use that tomorrow when they talk about these sports shows on Friday before we get into the holiday weekend for Memorial Day. Everybody try to say, "Ooh, see, KD didn't make the first NBA All First Team." You know, KD. See, you can't make first team. You know, with the Golden State Warriors, you can't make. You know, they gonna try to do that. And also, Klay Thompson didn't make none of the teams. That's messed up, but it is what it is, man. Remember, the Warriors had like an up and down season. They got a lot of injuries. With the second team, Damian Lillard, that means he's gonna be eligible for the max contract for him. I think it's 4-year extension, $190 million for him, something like that. Kyrie Irving is the second team as well. Kevin Durant makes it. Kawhi Leonard makes it. Joel Embiid makes it. And a couple guys on here, you know, I think Kyrie missed some games too, but Kawhi Leonard, had he played all 82, I mean, he probably been an MVP candidate. He probably bumps Paul George off the list. You know, Kevin Durant, his play kind of slipped due after, you know, Draymond was talking that shit to him. Joel Embiid, you know, imagine if he was healthy. He played all 82 and was in shape. I mean, shit, he might be in the MVP conversation. Damian Lillard, he right where he deserved to be. I still think that, even though this is a regular season award, obviously the postseason proved that it's a huge gap between him and Steph Curry as a player, regardless of team. And, you know, Durant made the second team, and then the third team, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, Kemba Walker. Shout out to Kemba Walker. Shout out to my boy Blake Griffin for Detroit Pistons. Yeah, I'm a Piston fan, man. And Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert made it over Karl Anthony Towns. Obviously, they looked at you know, Rudy Gobert team made it to the playoffs. Karl Anthony Towns team didn't make it to the playoffs, and LeBron is in third team. Shows the slippage, but I think it just motivate LeBron. Westbrook, third team behind Damian Lillard. I know we was talking about he averaged a triple-double, and in most years that probably put you at first team. But, hey, guess what? You behind Damian Lillard, and he proved it in the playoffs. You know, Damian Lillard gave you a nice lashing. Excuse me, on your backside. He gave you a nice lashing. So, you know, I wish they would take the playoffs in consideration here. Wait till after the playoffs, man. I think you'll have a different MVP. But this is just regular season award. I think they need to change some things around. I know it's a positionless league. I don't have no issue with them keeping the center in, because if they take the center out and they just say, give me the 5 best players in the league, you know, Embiid ain't gonna make it. You know, Jokic, they gonna try to leave him out. Like, a lot of these dudes not gonna make it that play the center position. They trying to make the center position obsolete. But, you know, Karl Anthony Towns, you could have made a case he was a snub, but guess what? They didn't play winning basketball. You know, and that's unfortunate for him, because he he had a good year. He was balling, for a minute, man. But I think the big takeaway is Klay Thompson not making it, LeBron being a third teamer, and KD being a second teamer. But like I said, KD, he took a step back in the regular season, man. After that Draymond thing happened, it's kind of like, all right, there's too many chefs in the kitchen. Let me go be a cook or whatever the situation may be. And you can't blame him, man. You really can't, man. But it is what it is, man. Maybe this might fuel the fire. They really trying to push him and force him out of Golden State. Chris Broussard with that whole thing, he acting like a broad. Shannon Sharp acting like a groupie, saying when it was talking about KD going to the Lakers, he want to be the biggest KD fan. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole bunch of. They should be ashamed of themselves. The media really should be ashamed of themselves the way they do in this situation, man. They tired of the Warriors winning, so all they gonna do is shame a brother, man. And another brother. I never understood that. They tearing down KD because they want to put LeBron on the pedestal. LeBron had all his career, bro. LeBron had his whole career, in my opinion, to not be 3-6 in the final, wherever the hell he is. He had his whole career to change that around. He had his time, nigga. Let Giannis, let Kevin Durant, let them have their time. At the end of the day, they don't want to let it go, but it proves LeBron, he slipped. He slipped. Paul George had a better year. I don't care about the injury. Paul George had a better year. Giannis had a better year. James had a better year. You know what I'm saying? And they just want to continue to tear that brother down to put LeBron on the pedestal. It's over with. That LeBron is over with, man. It's going to be the same shit next year. Whole bunch of crying and whining. Oh, we should get AD. At the end of the day, he need more help than a special education kid, man. Okay, it's over with. He had his time. He should have stayed in the East and enjoyed it. But no, he wanted to come out to L.A. for a lifestyle. So now he going to get this work. All right? Nobody feels sorry because he didn't make the NBA All-First. He didn't deserve to. Throwing your team under the bus to try to trade him for AD and then act like everybody supposed to be cool with you. Man, I just said F you, Brian. He not better than Giannis right now. And then somebody else who didn't make it, obviously, because he took half of the year off, is Anthony Davis. He didn't make it. He didn't make it. Obviously because they shut him down towards the end of the year. Had he played, not asked for a trade, he would have been balling out. But guess what? He sabotaged his own career to make NBA All-First team. So that's not really an indictment on him. But at the end of the day, it says LeBron James was not selected to the and I linked the article in the description, not a first team NBA All selection for the first time since 2007 when he was named to the second team. And James said, however, did extend his consecutive All NBA selection to 15, tying him with Kobe, Tim Duncan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a.k.a. Lou Alcindor, for most of NBA history by earning the third team nod in his first year with the Los Angeles Lakers. So at the end of the day, he's still one more year making the All-NBA team, which he will do that next year, in my opinion. I think he's going to come back motivated unless he get injured. He'll break, he had the most All-NBA selection teams, consecutive. So that's something that you can have. He's trying to break all the streaks, so motherfuckers won't look at the finals. It's funny, for years, before I close it out, man, it's funny, for years, we sit here, and I'll link an article in the description, for years it was about championships. The reason, Duncan might have been better than Malone and Barkley, I'm just saying hypothetically, because he had a championship. But the minute LeBron didn't go out there and win 4, 5 championships like with Duncan and Kobe, or 6 like Jordan, or 11 like Russell, the minute LeBron was on the wrong side of the championships, guess what? Oh, championships is a team accomplishment. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. They trying to change the narrative for homeboy. Guess what? He ain't that good in the finals. He got swept by the Spurs. People want to forget that. I don't care how bad his team was. He made it. He got swept. All right? He choked versus the Dallas Mavericks. He got one versus OKC. The refs helped him with that one as well, too. And James Harden had a Heat jersey on secretly. All right? Then they beat the Spurs, I think, the next year. So they got back-to-back, right? Cool, right? Then, he got a heat stroke in San Antonio, was crying because they didn't have the air conditioning on. He got his ass beat there. And then they was on 1-3 to the fucking Golden State Warriors, and they got there. Had Kevin Durant, and I will admit this before I get off, and I said it earlier in my other video. Had Kevin Durant never went to Golden State, LeBron fortunes would have turned. LeBron and them would have won 3 straight. LeBron and them would have won 3 straight. It was no other player other than Kawhi Leonard in the league at that time, other than KD and the Kawhi, that would have stopped LeBron. KD was the only one that can match LeBron fly in that situation, man. So that's just my opinion on that, man. But hey, it is what it is. If it was a fifth, we all be drunk. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblazer, thehellblazer.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Check them out. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have business question, inquiry, sponsor, video question. Want to make a donation? Links in the description. Best donation you can make is share the videos. Goodfella Sports TV. We gone.